Ancient spirits whisper in the night, tales of being who lives outside of time. Morghoulus, the one who's seen it all. Countless lives, each one met with a fall. Wanderer, but crowns a soul forever lost, searching for meaning at any cost. In shadows he lingers, a ghostly figure, haunted by echoes of past lives' vigor. Oh, Morghoulus, echoes of past love's vigor, haunted by echoes of past lives' vigor. Oh, Morghoulus, dance with the edge of fate in your last life before it's too late. One more chance to glimpse eternity before death herself claims your soul's serenity. Oh, Morghoulus, dance with the edge of fate in your last life before it's too late. One more chance to glimpse eternity before death herself claims your soul's serenity.
Oh shit! Okay, so I decided to take a break from the voice mod because the voice mod seems to be cutting out my voice, and I don't really want to deal with that. So, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the games and to my channel. If you enjoyed what you see here, because we're about to play some Tavern talk, feel free to feel free to follow me here on Twitch. You can also subscribe, but you don't have to. And if you're watching on YouTube, you can feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, dislike if you dislike, and feel free to follow me here on Twitch. With that being said, and I guess we are running a tiny bit late, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and load. Chapter 7, Crossroads of Three. Third of the Astral Moon. Oh, okay. Good morning. Good morning, Melly. Good morning, Blaze. What have you been up to today? Oh, you know, dilly-dallying and such. It was not dilly-dallying. It was. It goes well with the brooding. Sounds like a wonderful morning. Can I offer you both something to drink in these early hours? Yes, please. Can you make me something smart and sparkly? Can do. Smart and sparkly. That means smart and sparkly. Something smart and sparkly. Onwards we go. There we go. Something smart and sparkly coming right on up. Oh, this is a good Undo. Undo! That's your name, Undo. Okay. Anyways. fresh brew of smart sparkles. Thank you. This is just the right amount of sparkle. Happy to hear that. Blaze, what can I get you? Nothing. Alright. So, has the cape found its way back home yet? Yes. The vampire was thankful, if melancholic. It seems to have awakened memories of old woe. He seemed pretty excited to me. He should be. It fits him well. Almost like it was made for him. It was interesting seeing a vampire in person. His fangs were shorter than I thought they'd be. I expected them to be like the size of a colossal saber-toothed tiger's fangs, but they were much tinier. A common misconception. Where'd you find them? At the local Gaia temple. It got split in the middle by a fallen star. That sounds morbidly interesting. It was. I overheard some priests say that they're thinking about rebuilding the temple around it, because it looks kind of cool. And people like distinct temples. They do. The vampire was traveling with a real nice dwarf and a holy woman of Cassiopeia. They were asking around to see if the priest knew anything about the Star Reign. Did they? Oh, did they? No. I could have told them that 2 days ago. But while we were sneaking around and listening in, we overheard the strangest conversation. Turns out Alithia, that's the cleric's name, found out that one of the priests was actually a wobbling ooze in disguise. Scandalous. I know, right? But in the end, it was okay. The others forgave him, and he promised to try and become a real priest. Apparently, he really loves the humidity in the temple. They all hugged and everything. It was really sweet. I was really happy we could see that from the shadows. We? I mean, the mysterious and quiet Blaze. He's my new associate. No such thing. It's great to see you two working well together, so closely. Make a great duo. We are not a duo. Thank you. How did you find the right moment to give Kyle his cape, between all of those heightened emotions? We didn't. She got caught. I thought one of the pillars would be big enough to hide up behind, but it wasn't. It wasn't a pillar. It was a tall vase. I felt very well hidden when Alithia suddenly asked me if I wanted to stop hiding now. She was paying a lot of attention. I think she noticed me from the very beginning. She's so cool and smart. Did you ask her about her investigation? I did, but she said it was too early to share any insights. Even when I kept asking, she wouldn't budge. So I asked Master Smith of Frostgrip to tell me more about the temple's architecture instead. Did you know that its altar was built from 1,000-year-old oak? I didn't. That's fascinating. It is! Hey, Mr. Cat. Good morning, ghouls. Just woke up. Well, good morning, Mr. Cat. Hopefully you're having a good day. Hopefully I'm sounding pretty good. I decided to not use the voice mod to see if I sound a little bit better, because I noticed that in my last recording that my voice was kind of getting cut off here and there. So, we'll see. She also told me I had to work on my stealth. Being small isn't going to be enough. I think she knows from experience. Loud and clear to me? Hell yeah. Better not tell her that. Better not. So, are you going to work on it? Yes! Blaze is going to show me the ropes. Is he now? Have to. She'll get herself killed otherwise. That's a very dramatic way to look at things. But also very nice of you. So, would you say your investigation was a success? Kind of. You got to see how clueless the other investigators are, and returned the cave to Mr. Vampire. But we didn't find out anything new about the stars. And I didn't even get to see many monsters. I was hoping maybe some would have fallen from the astral sea, and I could have studied them. A dangerous, if very exciting dream. Mostly a foolish one. You think so? Have you met monsters before? What kinds? Do you have favorites? What were the first ones you ever met? Did they try to eat you or be your friend? Of course I've encountered monsters before. They've been a part of my life for many years. The shadows are full of them. Oh, I'm cringing! Really? That's scary! Of course it is. The way he's talking, at least in some aspects, is reminding me of how Virgins is. And for those who do not know who Virgins is my D&D character for when, one of my D&D characters for when I was doing the VTuber D&D collabs. And if you want to check those out, you can check that out on my YouTube channel, which is linked down below under the links. My links. So, you know. With that being said, let's get back to it. So, the first monsters you ever saw were shadow monsters? No. They were much worse than that. What is it? Can I have a drink after all? Words aren't flowing easily. Of course. Same as last time? Yes. Let's see if I can find something sweetly charismatic. I think I'm gonna go with a sunny breeze. Let's go with a sunny breeze. Oh wait, I forgot. This one's special. Sunny breeze needs a specific little thing, and that is it needs one of these, and then use. Yep. 2 views. Oh, wait. Which one was it? I need to take one out of here, and then one right here. One sunny breeze coming right on up. A drink just for you. Thanks. How is it? Fine. That means it's perfect. So, where was I? Right. Shadow monsters. Back when I was younger, I had just joined the Shadow Banes and was eager to prove myself. It's said that there were great riches far in the depths of the Gravel Mac, a dangerous mountain range in the eastern Fesoa. Hidden treasure troves full of precious gems and gold, and I owed some debts. Hoping to find some jewels, I made my way there, to the darkest of its crevices. Guarding its depths were creatures no one would ever choose to face. Bleak stalkers straight from the Twilight Chasm. Hideous creatures that have every right to be associated with the Nightmare Realm. They typically feed on rocks and gemstones, but they seem to think bones have the same general consistency. I wasn't able to harm them with my immortal weapons, so I distracted them with some of the gems I had managed to pocket earlier. It was a close call. I will never forget their twisted antlers and beak-like snouts. You sound kind of cute. They were not cute. Hey, Violet. If you say so, maybe one day I'll encounter some. Where you never dwell. A nightmare, no shadow. No thanks. No thanks. Okay, there we are. It was fine. Hey, there's my favorite. I gotta channel my Khajiit voice. Innkeep. Hand me a drink, will ya? Come right up, Lynn. Any preferences? The usual. Something strong and powerful. Exactly. I'm already sure what it is, but it's no, not the Smoking Heart. There we are, the Southern Brawler. There we go. One Southern Brawler coming right on up. Tavern talk, hell yeah. Yeah, I don't remember if I said, but yeah, my day was good. Hopefully your day's going well. And for those who are waking up, I'm hoping your day is nice and sunny and just positively delightful. Nice. Ta-da! A drink. You have a messed up definition of strong. Strength lies in the eyes of the beholder. Yeah, and yours needs a prescription. Say, Innkeep, you got room in your neat little book full of recipes for one more drink? Sure. Got one for me? You bet. It's what my Baba used to drink back in the day. My adventurer reminded me of it. Sailor's Courage. Thank you, Lynn. So, since you're here in my tavern, unharmed and in somewhat good spirits, I'm guessing you survived your encounter with the Wyvern Chimera. I did, obviously. Congratulations. You encountered a Chimera? Sure did. Lived to tell the tale, too. You or the Chimera? Both. Cool! Are you a beast slayer? I am. Though this time no beast was slain. I'm Carolyn. You? Melly, the greatest detective in the whole wide world! And this is my assistant. He didn't fight it. Oh, she's growing on him. She's growing on him. You adorable little thing, you. Alright. Your assistant got a name. Dude, you keep coming up with different names and it's driving me up the wall because it's... And how am I gonna... Malachite? Malachite. You see, so Melly, you're interested in chimeras. I'm interested in everything, chimeras especially. If you'd like, I'll tell you that sneaky innkeep and your pumpkin crime over there how I outsmarted one. Yes, please. I would love that. I love how his name now changed again. He's... alright. Strap in then. Our friendly innkeep here sent me on a quest to collect some saliva from the Wyvern Chimera in the Quagma Grove. It's the key ingredient for some vampire sunscreen. Also, keep in mind that when we are playing Tavern Talk, I hope you guys are having yourselves a nice drink to accommodate the fact that I am the Tavern Keep here. So, in other words, strap in, have yourself something nice on my account, and hopefully you guys enjoy yourselves a nice, befitting beverage. Or maybe a meal. That makes sense. The issue is the marshlands and
Chimera's home turf. There's no way I could outfight it on its own domain. So I went the route of trickery.
I want her to break me. I would drink out of a dog bowl for her without the slightest hesitation. God, please, I need this.
I mean, you're not wrong. Specifically for Lynn. I'll be honest. I like to to quote a character from Game of Thrones. I like the big woman. You're a wild. Hey, I'm nuclear and wild. I'm breaking up inside. All right.
My Baba always said that all the chimeras she encountered enjoyed some good subterfuge. I ain't really the brainy type, but I thought even if I failed it might be entertained some enough to help me somehow. Needed the pick of clever approach, of course, so I did the only reasonable thing to do in this situation. I talked to a mouse. A mouse. A mouse.
Hold up. Why did the thunder? The thunder shouldn't even be what? Okay, thought Len was a house cat in the middle. No. This is Melly. Her full name is Melina. This guy has too many different names. He was one name. I forgot the first name. Then he was Blaze. Now he's Malachite. This is Carolyn. Carolyn is my favorite. Is one of my favorites because I like the big woman. I like the big, strong woman. Plus, she does a little cute little quirk and stuff. You may have noticed that she sometimes licks her lips, and it's cute as shit. Anyways, she's like a werewolf woman. Well, just don't let Lynn hear about it. Lou approves.
A mouse. Found one local in the marshland. Offered him a bunch of cheese if he agreed to help me out. It was pretty easy to convince. Why a mouse? Everyone knows chimeras are afraid of mice, dummy. Exactly. I thought if it was scared, it might use its 3 brains less. So I dressed up to the mouse, in the best wizard regalia I could find and made myself invisible. You can do that? Not really, but the innkeep's drinks come with the great perks.
They do indeed. Though I do not recall granting you invisibility.
Yeah, invisibility might be too strong of a word. But with the wits I got from your drink, I remembered something. Chimeras have a hard time discerning between different shades of green. Ooh! I think I know where this is going! Got quite the hand in camouflage, so I figured I'd put it to good use. I gathered some underbrush, sticks, and leaves, and made some glue from the tree-resonant spit. Spit? Everything holds together better with spit. Let me jot that down. Sure thing, kiddo. Just so I put it all together into a cloak of camouflage. Put some mud on my face and was ready to go. So, dressed up and camouflaged, the mouse and I, unseen, approached the chimera. It was resting near a muddy stream, and 2 of its heads were in deep discussion about the sanctity of the canon compliance. What kind of heads did it have? Besides the dragon one, obviously. Classic lion and snakehead combo. Of course, all of them heard us approaching. First they have seemed curious, but all 3 of them froze up when they saw the mouse. Little thing thought mighty tall with its improvised wizard hat. I stayed right behind him, making his footsteps sound heavy. My camouflage seemed to work. The different shades of green and brown made me blend into the marshy landscape. From up close, I could see the chimera trying to hide its fear as the mouse drew close nearer, so I started the show. The mouse or me? Same thing had the point. That point loudly announced that he was a great wizard, and he had come to collect spell-casting ingredients for his switching spell. He was prepared to fight, but was willing to bargain if the chimera valued its life. To underline his great power and everything, I even made him float on in my invisible hand. Luckily for me, the chimera was more than ready to take up the offer, though it did briefly argue with itself on whether fleeing was the better option. Snake wanted the fight, but only until the mouse growled. Or I growled. One of the same, really. So the great mouse mage stated his conditions in no uncertain terms. 1 bucket of saliva, and in return, would leave the chimera in peace forever. Helped a lot that he could summon the bucket out of thin air. Briefly lost my sanity when there was more in-creature arguing, but finally the chimera agreed. It filled the bucket with plenty of saliva within a disturbingly quick time frame. Happy to have avoided any monumental violence, the mouse wizard and his bucket of valuable chimera saliva floated away, promising that he would keep his honorable word.
What an incredible ruse.
Guess I got some of my Baba's brains and charm after all.
More than some, it seems.
Let's not get too carried away. Once we were out of sight, I had to keep up my own end of the deal, of course. After getting out of my camouflage, I thanked the mouse and gave him an enormous amount of cheese I had promised him. Wouldn't that much cheese be way too heavy for a single mouse to carry? Turns out the mouse was actually a wizard after all. Had some sort of dimensional pocket he could store it all in. Disappeared with the cheese and just left its ridiculous hat with me. Bid me farewell before I could ask him why he hadn't said something sooner. About the whole wizard thing, you know?
Yeah, a typical mouse with a wizard hat, I see. I prefer the detectives personally.
Me too! Afterwards, I thought I was in the clear, when suddenly I felt something breathing heavily right behind me. When I turned around, I was looking right into the scaly eyes of a wyvern chimera. Apparently, it had wanted to know where the wizard would take his leave, so that it could move to more secure spots.
What's up, Pistal?
Thought I was about to be smoked, but apparently Baba was right. They do like a good ruse. So wasn't mad? No, he was amused. Impressed even.
Holy shit!
We'll always love.
Okay. Hell yeah.
In return for making its week, it let me live and left me with some strange words. Strange words?
Stranger than a talking dragon head.
I mean, that's kind of what dragon heads do, right? Not sure. Maybe they do typically speak in prophecies.
Prophecies? What's up, Clara?
That's what it said it was given me. It said, hope will fall and hope will rise. A hero will tether its final tread, burying the past and keeping the dead. Sounded like a bunch of to me.
How blasphemous. Well, happy to have you join the stream again too, Clara.
Didn't say it was real. Didn't say it wasn't real, but why do they gonna make these things so cryptic? Ain't no one got time to interpret this kind of stuff.
Yep, back to Tavern talk. That's the thing with prophecies. Don't need to interpret them, and you'll realize exactly what they mean soon enough.
What hero do you think it was talking about? No clue. I bet it's you. I ain't a hero.
I think you might be, Len. She really didn't like that, huh? You know what would make me would be very heroic of you?
What?
If you brought that slave to Kyle the vampire. I'm sure his happiness would finally being able to walk in the sun again would be extraordinary.
Too lazy to go yourself.
My domain is merely my tavern. You're more much more likely to run it into him. What's up, Nix?
Fine. Might as well. Guess I owe that leech a thanks for providing me with a strange adventure.
Did you have fun?
It was... fun? Yes, I'll admit it was fun. Just wish I could tell my baba all about it. But you make a good stand-in and keep.
Thank you. I'll try. I try.
Now, any of you happen to know where I can find this vampire? Last I saw him at the guy at temple. The priest might know where he went. I know where he wanted to go. I overheard him talking about it. Care to share? I want to trade it. The information, I mean. For what? Can you teach me how to use a greatsword? That's it. Sure thing. Right now. Is right now okay? I've got time. It might take you more than one lesson though.
In case you're asking me, Clara, I'm doing alright. Hopefully you're having a good day.
That's okay. I've also got time. It's a deal then. I'll show you the basics and you tell me where to find the vampire.
Yippee! I'm sorry. It feels weird to say that out loud. I don't know why. Yippee sounds very fake. It sounds very fucking fake. I've never heard anyone ever say that. The only time I've ever seen someone say it was in media, and it was only Anakin from episode 1 of Star Wars. Yippee. I've never seen or heard anyone say yippee unironically. Also, when did you finish your drink? You had your drink. Where is it? Did you finish your drink already? Okay.
That is if your assistant is alright with that. Don't care. Not my circus, not my monkey. Okay. Hito, let's go. And keep. Can we use your front yard?
Of course. Go wild.
Will do. Are you coming too, Mal? No. I'll stay here and have another drink. Okay, you can join us later. Can't wait to learn how to fight. It'll be so helpful for the future adventures. Innkeeper, do you have any quests I can go on after this? To practice my sword and stealth skills?
Not yet, but I'm sure something will come in. Be patient. I promise I'll have a request for you soon.
I can't wait. I'm going to destroy any challenge with wits, stealthiness, and giant swords. Ha!
I know you will.
But first, I gotta practice. See you later.
I like your ambition.
I like her naivety.
Hey, Miss White. Some would call it optimism.
A waste of time. Illusions get you nowhere.
You would know.
Another drink, please. Same as before. Sweet and all.
Coming right up. Let's see here. We need one of these. Oopsies. Hold up. I'm pulling up the wrong... What is it? Oh, I needed to get a sunny breeze. Sunny breeze. Sweet. Look at this. There we go. One sunny breeze coming right on up. Just to make sure. He did want that, right? Yeah, he wanted that. Okay. Was that nothing much? Hopefully you're having a good one. Morgo. That's a good nickname too. Morgo. Morg. Ghoul. Ghouls. Either way. Some sweet optimism for my most pessimistic customer. This is sweet enough to make me optimistic for future drinks. Wow. Proud of myself here. You should be. I actually like you. I like you. So, Malachite. Just leave me to my pondering. Got it. What's up, Michael? Dude, you sat here all day? And hey! Hi, Innkeep. Oh no, I need to remember her voice. Hi, Fable.
I'm so happy to have the tavern looking healthy again. And you too.
Yep, I found it. I found the voice.
I'm sorry it took me so long to check in.
That's alright. Hope the last two days weren't too hard on you.
No, not at all. I was just really busy. A bunch of the Ashen Grove's trees got knocked over, and I spent a lot of time rescuing and leading groups therapy sessions with the local wildlife.
Well, I've always loved Fables as a kid. Hey, there you go.
And of course, I had to check in on all the nearby settlements too. So, if they needed help with any damage after all of that.
How did the werewolf settlement fare?
Okay. It took some damage. Everyone is okay, but only physically. They might have to relocate.
Sorry to hear that.
They'll be okay. I'll make sure of it.
It's very nice of you to check with everyone.
I had to make sure everyone was okay. I used up a lot of my healing salves, but that's what they're there for. I'm not happy I had to use them, but I'm glad I was prepared. May I request something?
Go ahead. What's up, Raj?
Do you maybe have a drink in your repertoire that could assist someone in a situation like mine? Your drinks are powerful. I'd like something that would help me make me tougher while also replenishing my social energy. I think I'm all done with helping out now, but a drink like that would be a real game changer in case something like this happens again.
I don't think I have a recipe for that yet. But don't worry, I've got an idea. Ooh, 1,000 wins. Dude, this looks nice. 1,000 wins. Sailor's Courage. I'm gonna make good use of this. Voice is so thank you. But even without such a drink, I'm sure people would were very thankful for your presence.
Well, they weren't mad about it, at least. Though, I sort of feel like people aren't really as concerned as I thought they'd be. When I saw the stars fall, I thought for sure the world was going to end.
Yes, I recall.
You were right that it wouldn't, of course. But I thought that people would be a little more freaked out by the lack of the night sky. But everyone just seemed to be okay with it. I asked one of my sisters about it, and she said, "Who cares? Some wide-eyed adventure will surely put them back at some point. That's why I'm about replanting these tomatoes." I don't even know if you could put them back.
You can never put back what's lost. But you can always replace it with something new.
I'm not sure that you can replace the stars, or if you could approach the lost that way.
It's all a matter of perspective. I wouldn't mind a bunch of trees up in the night sky for a change.
Right, but it still would be much nicer if some things would just stay the same.
They never do. Fable, you make me want to pet your head because you're always so upset.
I'm just happy everyone's okay.
You check on Lynn yet? She should be hacking my terrace to pieces outside.
I did, outside, on your definitely not hacked up terrace. Just out of curiosity, do you own any wood glue? It was nice to see that she's okay too. I was a little worried she would just leave and never talk to me again. So it was nice watching her train Melly with so much enthusiasm, and to catch up with that too. She tried to rope me into their greatsword training.
Did you accept?
I'm not really a sword kind of elf, but it was fun to watch her teach Melly. She's very sweet.
Indeed.
And I was just relieved to see Carolyn doing alright, even though she was worried about Mr. Dragon. We didn't have any way to check in on him. I hope he's alright.
I'm sure he is. To celebrate our well-being dispute on the absurdity of this world, about a drink. Hey, Perry.
I would love a drink. Can I try out that new one I requested? 1,000 Winds, was it? In case I run into more people in need of help on the way back.
I'm sure I'll find just the right thing. Alright, let's get that recipe real quick. Yep, let's go ahead and write down that recipe. Let's see, what is going to give me what I need? Do I need this? Nope. Do I need this? How about this? I need... That might be what I'm looking for. Yeah. I think 1,000 Winds needs this. That's one. And 1, 2. 1,000 Winds coming right on up. Looks pretty too. A breezy drink inspired by you and your kindness.
Thank you. Your drinks are just the highlight of my day. Who makes the best drinks, right?
They're okay.
Really? Do you actually think that? Or is this a thing where you just don't want to be nice? People seem to do that a lot for some reason.
They taste good. As good as things can taste when you're, me. Well said. Thank you.
And by the way, I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Fable. I'm an elf and a ranger, and I come here a lot.
They are also an incredibly courageous and capable hero.
That's not true. Not yet. I'm working on it. Being a hero, I mean.
Why?
Because I dream of an adventure and all the wonderfully exciting things it can bring. And I want to help people.
Why?
Why not?
I'm Malachite.
Oh, you're Malachite, obviously. Melly talked about Mal. She said they, or I guess you, are very cool and her new best friend.
I keep adding best friend.
Her new friend. She sounded very happy about it.
Oh, he's so edgy. We're not friends. She just won't leave me alone.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. It's because these two are such polar opposites, it makes it funny. And it doesn't help that I see these two, so another thing is, so while Fable has aspects that are very different to this character, I have a character who has a similar personality in terms of being a very gentle person, a D&D character by the name of Sunny. And it makes me laugh because it's like as if I have Sunny talking to virgins, and there's nothing I can do but just simply talk to them as they're just as like, yeah, yeah, okay, you're definitely here. Holy shit. Hold up, I need to drink something.
Okay, and why do you spend time with her if you don't like her? That sounds really mean.
She keeps following me.
And you take her along?
Not by choice.
I don't know you well enough to judge the truth behind all this, but I think you should be honest with her and with yourself. Honesty goes a long way, and I also believe that thing is Zoford can be fixed with honesty as well.
You mean the missing familiar?
I heard several familiars are missing, actually. And I believe with so many mages and familiars present, someone is bound to know something. But maybe they're all just scared to face possible consequences for their honesty.
Mage Mania. I feel like this is one of those things where I actually would have, this seems like a quest I would give Melly. Sounds like Zoford is going through an eventful time. Thank you for letting me know. I'll keep an eye or two out for future developments. Zoford isn't very far from here, is it? Not too far. It's an Easter Festoa and is, to my knowledge, the biggest harbor town the Republic has to offer. I can only recommend its many summer festivals. Very pretty fireworks. Why? Does it sound like something to you up your alley? No, not mine, but Melina is seeking her first quest. Maybe this could be something for her. She needs to practice her skills outside of risk-free theory. Good idea. I'll see if I can reserve it for her.
Sorry for asking, but first quest? I thought Melly was just turned 10. Isn't that a bit young for a quest?
Actually, hold up. How old is Melly? She is 10. Also, I hope I don't run into this guy too often. No. I was a similar age when I ventured on my first quest. One with the horrifying nightmare creatures? Yes.
Oh, that's sad.
No. That's... Oh! No. That's cool. Why in the world? Oh my god, that's so fucking funny to me. Oh.
No, I think that's a little sad. Children shouldn't have to face such danger that early.
Why not? It's always there. Might as well confront them with it when they're young. they can accept its existence in their lives.
That's an insane thing to say. Just because the world can be horrible doesn't mean we should confront.
Oh, actually, is she okay? So I actually am getting the right mood off of this.
Doesn't mean we should confront children with that fact as early as we can. It's already bad enough that us grown-ups have to deal with it so much. Why should they have to just accept it? We can make the world a better place for them instead. I mean, when you're on a quest with, and I quote, horrifying nightmare creatures, weren't you scared? Wouldn't you have preferred not to be alone?
It builds character.
A character that thinks we should put other kids in miserable situations? Sure did a lot of good for you there. Weren't your parents worried to death about you?
Let me guess, they're fucking dead? You got enough rumors to make a quest yet, Innkeeper? Not yet. Give me another day. People are so busy talking about and ignoring all the star debris, they're losing sight of the important things. Like feeding me new information. Is that very nutritious for you? No, but it's fun. In that case, the fun I can provide in a day is running out. Unfortunately, the horrors of this world do not stop chasing me nor anyone else. I shall take my leave. Good luck.
See you around with less horrors, I hope. Now I'm worried.
About Malachite or Millie?
Both. Are you really going to send her on that quest?
She wants to go, but I don't think you have to worry about it that much. Silford is a beautiful city with a very low crime rate. I think she can handle a couple rowdy familiars. And I doubt she'll be going there alone.
I hope not. It's a little worse than being alone when you're scared.
Very true.
Are you scared of anything?
Bad Yelp reviews.
I don't think you have to be scared of that. You make the best drinks in all of Astria.
I think as long as you like my drinks, I'll be okay.
You've got my 5 stars in a bag.
I would ask what you're afraid of, but
The answer would be everything.
is it?
Yes. But I'm working on not letting my fear stop me. I might not be able to avoid feeling afraid, but I can always do things when scared. Rather than not at all, maybe that is still a terrifying thought. How do you handle situations you're afraid of?
I used to have a bad habit of just walking away from things that scared me, but with the right people by your side, staying becomes less of a crushing weight on your shoulders. You realize that even if things aren't perfectly comfortable, they are still worth experiencing.
That sounds lovely. I've never seen friends of yours around the tavern before. Maybe you should invite them over sometime.
Perhaps. Though one of my friends is sitting here right now.
Where? Wait, are they invisible? Oh, you mean me. That makes me really happy. Also, makes me feel pretty bad about having to go back home.
Don't worry. Go home, fix the many things that worry you, as long as you come back.
Always. I'll see you tomorrow, Innkeeper.
See you tomorrow, my friend. Oh, we got a rainy day. I need to blow my nose real quick. I didn't realize how nasally Fable's voice is. And I started to realize, oh wait, I can't really, I'm having difficulty. Chapter 8. New Horizons. 4th of the Astral Moon. Oh.
Good mythical morning!
It's well past noon.
It's still morning somewhere. Plus, a wizard doesn't care about things like time. Time's only, not only relative, but also flexible. Like a gummy worm. One time, I actually tried breaking through the space-time continuum using a loophole through the primordial vortex.
And did it work?
No. But almost. I would have needed a drip into primordial sea to enhance the curvature that would have should have done it.
But
No access to the primordial sea. Bummer.
I heard that it's not very easy to get.
Practically it is.
Practically. What's up, Mac?
Practically in theory, duh.
Ah, that makes sense. I get it.
Do you?
No, actually.
That's to be expected. No offense, but you clearly aren't a wizard.
And who are you to judge that?
Oh, you know, just a reputable wizard myself. Of course, I also have a magnificent wizard name, but you can call me Hex. No need to overcomplicate things.
Nice to meet you, X.
Nice to meet you, too.
Just innkeeper for now.
Alright. Well then, innkeeper, how about a super wheezy breezy drink for me?
Any flavors you might fancy?
Maybe something, something that'll make me focus more, and perhaps help me better understand the primordial vortex.
Gotcha. I hope I don't regret that voice. I really do. I hope that doesn't make me regret the voice. Let's see, which one? Okay. I guess we're just sticking with the Sparkling Nebula for this one. There we go. Hey, Sapruce. One Sparkling Nebula coming right on up. Just pet Ondu for a second. Ondu, you cute little buddy. Yes, you are. You're so good. Okay. This should boost your focus like nothing else.
Amazing! You can already feel the ideas cooking up. I think I figured out a way to get that primordial seawater to... Never mind. Explanation would be too complex to grasp, so...
What? Oh, sorry. Jesus.
What the fuck?
What a complex reason brings you to my tavern, Hex.
Getting away from the other smartest person in Astria.
And who would that be?
Doesn't matter.
You tell me.
My sister. She's studying and driving me crazy with all her theories.
Hey, thanks, Ghost.
They're all so reasonable, you know? No chaos, but there has to be a bit of chaos in everything, doesn't there? I wonder how she gets through life with so much structure.
Structure is the key to everything, young lad. Without structure, there is no chaos, and thus there'd be no entropy. I found entropy to be quite essential to this world.
And you are?
Oh, how rude of me. Top of the morning to you, lad. And you always play oh my game choice. Happy to provide. No, I'm gonna stick with the old. I'm gonna stick with the gentleman. Top of the morning to you, lad. No, no. Top of the morning to you, lad. And to you, innkeeper, is it correct? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. I'm... Ah, I suppose you may call me Scully. My actual living name would be too ancient to be spoken aloud.
Hello.
Hey, Northern Lion. I am an archivist. At least I used to be. Now I'm dead. Somewhat. Not completely, obviously. Under mysterious circumstances, I happen to be still conscious.
So you're undead?
Precisely.
How?
Well, I passed on. And then one day, I rose from my grave. It was like a long sleep, completely knackered for many thousands of years. At least, I believe it's been thousands of years. What year is it?
1755?
That's brutally long. By the way, can I just say, I find it extremely charming that everyone has little micro emotions, even as they talk. Like you can see, you can see his expressions look mischievous. He looks very gentlemanly.
So, how did you come back to life?
Not too sure myself. I woke up and walked on like nothing had happened. Thought to myself, might as well explore the world anew. Those who'd risen with me didn't seem to be inhabited by a independent consciousness, and alas, didn't care.
Those who'd risen with you? There are more of you out there?
What's up, Jerry? Dankeschön. Of course, undead rarely rise alone. They mostly serve a master. Ah, that's gonna be his voice. Right. However, I decided not to bother with that and go with my own way. Going south, I passed through Zoford and found a straw little town. A bit like this one, more nautical in style. They had a lot of fish. I've never been a fan of seafood. Oh, I got to listen to a lot of the town's gossip.
Care to fill me in on the Zoford gossip?
Well, apparently, a well-known noble married a commoner and decided to run off with her, leaving the family without an heir. But there's more. Do that. There we go. But there's more. Fishermen fear that Zoford has been cursed by a sea witch. They say the docks are being haunted by lonely animals that stare blankly at the waves and the moon all night. And during the day, they disappear like ghosts.
Bit of a weird curse.
Fitting for any sea witch or wild sailor's tale. Innkeeper, say, do you have a drink for this undead fella? A drink and a mop. Not and a mop? Just a drink. I won't be needing a mop. If you say so. What would you like? Something that'll loosen up this non-existent tongue. Something full of charm and appeal. Come right up. Charm and appeal. Actually, Yeah, let's go with this one. Nope, that's already good. One sunny breeze coming right on up. A real charmer, just for you. Jolly. Jolly. I feel like I can conquer worlds with my words alone. Oh? Not that I would ever do that. I care more about the words than words. Archivist things, you know. I spent most of my life reading, sorting, and archiving. I didn't leave a lot of time for dreams of hubris. Are you sure? Academic hubris is a powerful one. Come on now. That will type hardly counts. And agreed. It's only natural. Oh, I think you've given me one idea, Bone Man. I did. Yes. If I can enhance the aging process of cells, the incubation procedure could... Alright, I gotta go. If my sister asks if you've seen me, no you didn't. Thanks, bye! Energetic young fella. Indeed. If you don't mind, innkeeper, I'd like to linger here a bit and enjoy the moment. Of course. Okay, let's... Oh, he is a half elf. I was like 48. What the fuck? Chaotic neutral. Of course, he's chaotic neutral. The magician, the star, the tower, judgment, the emperor, the high priestess, the moon, the chariot, the hanged man, the fool, and the world. Alright, who's joining us? Okay, we're in afternoon or evening. Oh, hey, Fable.
Hey, Innkeep. How's it going?
All fine and dandy. How about you, Fable?
I'm still very busy, helping the farmers rebuild their farms and fences. Also, apparently, a bunch of them have lost their crops due to how hot those stars were. It's terrible. Seeing all this destruction is terrible.
Never seen anything like this before, either. Historically, the Lady of the Gilded Sea never struck me as someone to unleash baneful omens. Apologies. My manners, it's impolite to burst into a conversation just like that. I'm Scully.
Fable.
Nice to meet you, Fable. Again, my apologies for the impulsivity.
That's alright. I was just surprised you could actually talk. No offense. I just thought, usually...
None taken. Usually skeletons don't speak. Usually, but hardly anything as unusual as usual these days.
I mean, the stars fell from the sky. Skeletons might as well speak. There are stranger things in the world.
There surely are. Like your drinks, Innkeep. That one really gurgled in my bones.
So you already tried one?
Indeed.
Sometimes they do that. Could you also make me a drink, Innkeeper? I don't want my bones to jingle, but something that enhances my finesse would be nice. You know, to be very delicate with zucchini seeds, or I'll end up immediately. They'll give up immediately.
Of course. Come right up. Alright, what are you asking for? You're asking for your son. Let's see here. It's more likely the Swift Strike. Let's do the Swift Strike. Ah, shit. Hold on. One for you, and one for you. One switch strike coming right on up. Get back, get back. Ah, you're so cute. Oh, look at those cute little eyes. Okay. I hope this tastes refined enough.
It's perfect. You know, it's just what I need and keep.
Oh, what do I say? Do I say you're you're a regular, or you're my favorite regular? Huh. Hmm. Is she she my favorite regular? Actually, I have to say yes. I think she is my favorite regular.
I am?
Yes.
And you're my favorite innkeeper.
Thank you, Fable. So, do you think your farm work will be done soon?
Oh, I hope so. Not that I need to help, don't like helping them. I do, but I think the sooner everyone can get back to normal life, better.
You perhaps need a hand. I happen to have two. And I might know a thing or two about crops and fences.
Sure. I could use some help carrying a few things over to Chair Garen. My treehouse is just around the corner.
Splendid. Sounds like it's quite a useful endeavor. I'll gladly indulge.
Thank you. Innkeep, before we go, I have something I wanted to give you.
What do you have for me, Fable?
Some dried honey flowers. The farmers didn't know how to thank me, so they gave me these flowers. And you're always so helpful and nice, so I wanted to share them with you. I'm sure you already have at least 4 ideas of how to use them.
Thank you very much, Fable. I'll make sure to put them to good use. Do you accept donations for ingredients? Oh, honey flower. Certainly, I can only get my hands on so many infusions myself. What about recipes themselves? It's always good to get more inspiration. Wonderful. In my prior life, I had access to a lot of books about magic and potion mixing. I think I'd still recall my assistant's favorite recipe. First snow. Do you store it under your hat? What do you look like? Ooh, so this is what you look like. First snow. High defense, but almost very high. Well, very high defense, almost high speed, and some decent charisma. Okay, charisma. And honeyed flower, which will do less attack, more charisma, more speed. So you have 2 pages of that. How many? I guess I'll figure out when I... Alright, whatever. Of course. Where else would I keep it? Fair enough. Thank you for the recipe. Innkeeper. Thanks for being such a patient and pleasant host. I shall be on my way then, with Fable. But I'll be back. Should I not crumble into a pile of bones from one day to the next? Let's hope not. I won't. I'm just joking around.
I hope I wouldn't want to be responsible for that. Anyways, Innkeep, thank you so much. You're still the highlight of my day, so no matter how dark the night. See you around. Let's go, Scully. No time to lose.
Okay, and now it is... still a little later. Oh! It's our boy! Oh, it's our boy. Oh god, I had to get back to his fucking voice. And that style. Okay. That I was able to witness such rarity in my lifetime. Immaculate.
You would even get excited over a breasty nail. Of course I would! Such a splendid chemical process. Metals have a variety of chemical processes. Rust can be my least favorite of them. Ruins a lot of hard work.
Does it now?
Yup. Makes everything porous.
Oh! Kyle, Rhea, nice to see you both again. Likewise, dear innkeeper. How has your day been? Can't complain. Had some interesting customers today. Ah, like that one distinguished gentleman who crossed us on the way in.
Distinguished, yeah. Gentlemen, don't know. A giant top hat doesn't make you a gentleman.
What makes you a gentleman?
Manners.
He was quite polite, I recall. Greeted me with the tip of his hat.
You find everyone polite. Even your slime.
But Mr. Slime is polite. What a peculiar wall clock you have there. I feel like I've seen it before. It looks just like the clock in Evelyn's living room. It reminds me of all the times I impatiently waited for her to come home after important meetings and banquets. Do you know if it is her clock by any chance? I think that might be a story for another time. Let's not worry about that, shall we? Okay! Say, Innkeep, have you read that letter yet? That'd be a story I'd love to hear right now. Not yet, no. Tragic. I always loved writing letters. Why? Can I read the fucking letter? Like, shit, man. Let's see. This is just the log. Okay. Tragic. I always loved reading letters.
Innkeep, got a drink for me? Something that'll make me tough. So I can get through today's blabbing.
Of course. Oh, let's try the special. Let's try a special then. Where are you? Where is it? There it is. The Sailor's Courage. Oh, wait a minute. Tougher. Shit. I could go with the Frosted Lagoon. But I want to do something special. So let's go with the first snow. Let's see here. Let's see. We do not want that. We don't want that. Don't want that. This, we might want this. A 3. There we go. Actually, no. There we go. One first snow. Let's take a look and see how this comes out. Because she wants something that's defensive. So let's go ahead and take a look. First things first. Whoa. Okay.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Gift for the great dragons.
Well, thank you. I gave it my best.
And taste that. I feel sturdy already. I've had my doubts about you, Keep. But I must say, you know your job.
So, how's the day been for you two?
The usual.
Splendid! It was my first day in centuries out under the rays of the sun, which means he got his sunscreen. And how do you like it? It's brighter than I thought. The light of the sun, I mean. Ray and I took a day trip to the capital, since I rarely get to see it full of daily life. There were so many people.
Too many.
Just the right amount of our city. It was so vivid. It almost made me feel alive. What's this? There we go. Alright. And everyone was able to admire my beautiful cape. Is that the cape? The cape of invisibility? How curious. Does that mean you two are going to Barovia now? Huh? How would we gotta go there?
That was the deal. I help you get your cape, so you can attend the fancy Barovian vampire banquet. I get me gold's worth.
He fucking forgot. That smile is so fucking innocent, but it's like, he's so fucking retarded. Okay. Okay. Golly. Oh, but I got that invitation about 500 years ago. Bro, why are you so dumb? Why are you so forgetful? Didn't I mention that? Kyle, you're stupid as shit. I love you to death, man, but you're stupid as shit.
No? What about me material then?
Well, I can give you the gold right now if you want. Can you come me a while longer though?
Ah, fine.
Oh, wonderful! Oh, every second I spend with you brings me tremendous joy. It's the smile. It's just the like. I did good, right? It's that smile. It's that specific smile that I'm just like, bro. Do you realize you I fucking knew there was something up with this banquet, this that he was supposed to go to. I'm like, his ass probably got that years ago, or he may have forgotten all about it. Nah. What a great day to be a vampire. I got my cape back. I can walk under the sun like mortals do. Say and keep. What have you thought? What have you thought of a new drink? One that would taste just as incredible as the gentle and warming beams of sunlight under your skin. That's kind of a vague description, but I think I might have something in mind already. Peak sunrise. Ooh, that looks nice. Ah, wonderful. Wonder if my dear Evelyn would desire to walk in the sunlight as well. You know how she's doing. Do you think I could pay her a visit?
You shouldn't.
I should. The air smells like reconciliation. Do you think that's a good idea?
It ain't.
It is.
Kyle, you've stolen, your cape. Do you think she'll greet you with open arms? You know what I'd do if me ex-husband stole me hammer?
What?
Take it and smash all you holes, dear. No one takes what's mine.
But the cape is mine.
Is she one of the same opinion you think?
Oh. Maybe you're right. It would be a shame to lose my cape again. All she'd have to do is ask.
Oh, my undead Evelyn. There has never been a wish of hers I turned down. And I wouldn't do to this day. I wouldn't want to have whatever you have with her. I'd lose my mind. Well, yeah, I know. Oh, how much I miss her. My heart's aching. If that's all. Maybe one day she'll reach out to me. I still miss her dearly. And I shall miss her evermore. Looking toward the mountain's peak, knowing she's merely a grasp away.
Maybe a drink could help with that. Help for now.
Oh, would you do that? For me?
Huh?
A drink for me?
Of course.
Something strong, please, dear innkeeper, so that my heart may stop aching soon.
Oh. Well, this is a perfect opportunity to actually try the Sailor's Courage, baby. Alright, let's take a look here. Nope. Nope. No. Yeah, no. How about this? No. I think we need to go with... this one. A 1, a 2, a 3. And we need some more. Sailor's Courage coming right on up. I can't mend your broken heart, but perhaps this helps.
It does. Thank you, dear innkeeper.
Why don't you tell the innkeep more about your day,
Right, I suppose I wasn't done yet. Where was I?
Your trip to the capital, busy streets, bursts of people.
Roots!
Hurts. Roots.
We admired the roots that enclosed the city almost like a rampart. I finally had the chance to take a closer look. Quite fascinating.
For once, gotta agree. Almost made me believe that myths were true.
Myths?
Myths. I told you, rumor has it, these are the roots of the Aether Tree. Breaking through the surface and taking hold of Gaia, where they guard the capital.
Yes. A very good defense plan indeed.
What is Wood going to do to protect the city? The city is protected with stone.
Oh. I was never very involved in fortification efforts.
I figured.
Oh. Oh? We've also met the lovely Seraph again.
How are her investigations coming along?
Very well. She seems eager and determined. A detective spirit.
Believe that last made her way to Dalwell. She seems to be onto something. Can't wait to hear the story when she returns.
Likewise. Say, Rhea, can we go to town and check on the antiques dealer?
Oi, why?
I want to see if I can find any keepsakes from the old times.
Very well then. You won't munch on the shopkeep, will ya?
Of course not. I'm well satiated with the innkeeper's creation.
Alright then, let's go.
Goodbye, innkeep.
Enjoy your shopping spree. Oh.
Hello. Well met, adventurer. Do my eyes deceive me? Minty in the flesh. Hello, dear innkeeper. It's good to see you again. It certainly has been a while. Must be hitting that 15-year mark, huh? It'll be 25 years soon, actually. Ah, you know how I am when it comes to keeping track of time spans longer than a decade. I'm well aware. Good that you have me to drop in from time to time to remind you, I couldn't be more grateful. Especially when you bring Caskin and Kane along. Oh, he's underneath her armpit. It's so cute. It's so cool. It's so cool. Okay, sorry. You cute service beasts get a discount around here. Always. So, what's brought you back to the area? It's not your usual hunt. No, I usually prefer something more moist. Not the word I'd have used. But something akin to that. It's decidedly too arid around these parts for my tastes. And here I thought I would get at least enjoy the decent downpour. But no. The stuff that came pouring down was unique. That's one way to put it. Destructive is another, and possibly more accurate. I'm glad to see that your tavern hasn't suffered the same effects as any others of the streets and buildings I saw on my way here. Admittedly, the journey was already quite challenging to navigate with my wheelchair before. Are you in a wheelchair? Hold up. There's gotta be... Oh, no one. She's gotta already be shown already, right? No, she's not. Damn. Fine. Though the scenery has always been worth the struggle. But now, I'm afraid it wasn't possible to take in much enjoyment from this passing landscape. I guess that's supposed to be your chair right there. That little small bit right here. Not when I have to pay so much attention to not endanger myself and my sweet service beasts. You told me about your struggles with traveling before. I'm sorry to hear that recent events have made it worse. Oh, well, we're here now, aren't we? And I do have to say, using the primordial vortex as a way to skip your veranda's stairs is a marvelous accessibility touch. Quite the impressive work, my friend. I'm glad to hear that my little spells are doing their job. I hope the cities will put some similar care into rebuilding the streets. Flatter cobblestones would do wonders for many people like me. But believe it or not, I didn't come all this way to talk about the development of inclusivity in urban infrastructure. No, really. No, really. Shocking, right? I'm here on a hunt, one could say. What do you have your eyes on? Protection pearls. Heard a few hushed whispers in my library. Mr. Cat, this one's for you. This one's like entirely for you. She's has a library. I think the only thing that'd be like the one thing that'd probably take you away would be the dogs. Say, hey, listen, Minty. Yep. This one has a library. The only thing that I feel like would take you away would be the dogs. They seem like good boys. Look at them. Look at them. Good chaps. And who knows? Maybe you can just roll her around everywhere or something. I don't know. Anyways, I won't say the pearls appear in the Lonesome Lagoon this time of year. Ah, those again. Good hunting, then. Thank you. Though, while the pearls might be my main objective, I haven't decided to come to town with only a singular purpose. I need to ask you for something, innkeeper. A good drink? No. My manuscript, darling. I believe 25 years should have been enough time to proofread it, right? Yes? Ah, of course.
finished devouring the manuscript almost as soon as you gave it to me. It took me a while to recall doing so, you see. Since it's been so long since I definitely got done with that.
Lovely. I'm glad that I have such a reliable friend to proofread my work.
Big massive libraries. Would you like a drink while I try to engage my brain cells and remember where I put it?
Your offering, I'm pleased to accept. Perhaps something to refresh my mind after my journey?
I'll do my best. Alright, we're looking for brain. Brain! Actually, this. Right here. She wants brain. She got brain. We're getting brain. That might be what we're looking for. Let's go with this. Nope. Down the hatch. One drop here. 2 drops here. Perfect. Ah, Scheiße. There we go. And one. Haha. Peak sunrise. I thought very hard about making the perfect drink for you.
I've missed this. Good to see your mixing skills haven't diminished one bit. In fact, I think I might be coming up with an idea for a new story. Let me note this down real quick.
Take your time.
So, I'll enjoy your mixology no matter what you put in front of me. I'd enjoy it even more if you could recall the location of my very precious manuscript. You know, the one I lovingly worked my way at for almost half a century whilst my library came to be.
Certainly. It should be just below this pile.
No, wait. I must have put it over there, actually. Alright, given this ongoing battle with your organizational habits, it might take you a bit longer to recover it. And I have some pearls to get to. So how about this? I'll return in around 7 days, and then I can tell you all about my pearl hunt in exchange for my manuscript. My proofread manuscript.
That would be helpful.
Good. It was nice seeing your wary face again, innkeeper.
Likewise, Minty. Have a safe and pearlful journey.
I'll try.
"7 days should be enough to read a manuscript, right?" Nope. 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 Let's see. What's up, Gunball? Undead seem to have been hunting the grass. Nope. There we go, Zoford. Scandal in Zoford. The lovely port of Zoford is known not only for its docks, but also for its large community of mages. Lately, there seems to be something mysterious going on there. The familiars of several archmages have gone missing, and are nowhere to be found. But it's a big city. There must be someone who knows something. Could their disappearance be related to the tale of the sea witch who curses it for its docks? Can I read that letter now? Enkeep, you're driving me up the wall for not letting me read this damn letter. I just realized there's like a little mini dragon here. Chapter 9. Crossing the Threshold. 5th, the Astral Moon.
Morning, Innkeep. Could you please make me a drink? I need something to wake me up and get more agile again.
Of course, Fable. Just a moment. Some magic. Anything that's just... Okay, well... Alright, she just needs a swift strike. Here. There you go. And one right here. Once the strike come right up. First things first, I gotta pet my undo.
Thank you. I feel much better already.
What's up, Escobar?
Long night? Very. Turns out there were a lot of farmers who needed help.
Regret offering it?
Not at all. I really enjoy being able to help people. Or I just used to wish I could help, but I never felt competent enough to try. It's fun to try. It's exhausting at times, but I think I much prefer this over waiting around. Still could use a bit more practice, though.
That's fair. Just make sure you are also practicing taking breaks. You'll have a much easier time helping other people if you're not close to passing out yourself.
That's what I have your drinks for.
My drinks are not a gateway to burnout. I admire your kindness, Fable. You too should fall under the umbrella of people you're all being kind to.
I mean, I am pretty good at falling.
You're pretty good at a lot of things.
I try.
I know. Stay and have a rest now, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Damn it. Good day to you, Innkeeper. Oh, no. Oh, good day to you, Innkeeper. Good day to you too, adventurer. Yes, adventurer. That's what I am indeed. Oh, I come here seeking a drink. Coincidence. I do happen to have some of those in stock. What can I get you? What kind of drinks do adventurers usually get? Whatever drinks they desire. Then, well, I could do with something that tastes good. Of course. Something that would protect me from my foes. Defense and the base of every adventurer's skill set, is it not? Possibly. Let's try it out. Flying defense. Cool. Cool. Let's give him we could give him 1,000 wins. I think I want to give him either first cozy. Let's give him a first snow. Because if he's asking for defense, then I think this is a good one to give him. One for snow coming right on up. Liquid protection against your foes. Now for half the price. Thank you so very kindly. Huh?
Do you like it?
Well, yes, of course.
Then you should say so.
I apologize. I forgot to do the thing where you say your words out loud.
I get that.
Now that you've acquired a drink, care to introduce yourself? How incredibly rude of me to forget. I am Gustav Archibald Richmond III, son of Sword Gustav Albert Richmond II and Lady Dorothea Bridget the 37th. An up-and-coming hero from Windmore. And who might you be? The up-and-coming innkeeper of Zenith. Happy to have you here.
And I'm Fable of the Ashen Grove.
Fable.
Yes? Is that a bad thing?
The fable that saved the Trigarant from werewolves. The very same. Wow, what an incredible pleasure it is to meet you. I've heard so many things about you. I have no idea what voice I'm doing for this man. I really don't. I genuinely am confused. What the hell am I doing? Also, we should have... Oh. The hermit? Wait a minute. Our girl's not on here still.
Oh, good things, I hope.
Of course. They say your skills with the bow single-handedly saved the village from two bloodthirsty werewolves.
I wouldn't phrase it quite like that.
They are very good with the bow. Incredible. I wish I could possess such spectacular skills. Oh. They spoke of you helping with the aftershocks of the starfall as well.
I mean, that's a given. Need help when I can't.
You truly have the heart of a folk hero. Oh, admirable. What about you, Lord Gustav Archibald Richmond III? What are you the hero of? Well, I'm... currently leaving my backstory era. I am in the first act, so to speak, so on my journey of becoming a full-blown adventurer. I've had quite a bit of a late start, but I shall catch up with haste. Also, Archie is just fine. You don't have to say the whole thing every time. Well, Archie, if it's haste you're looking for, can help with that. Someone gifted me with some golden feathers a few days ago. Prepare as an infusion for the right drink, they can hasten you up in no time. Really? That's spectacular. I always thought those things were myths and legends you can only hear about in the books. I still have no idea what the fuck I'm doing with this voice. Do you read a lot? Yes. Yes, he does. That look on his face, the acne, what he is specifically wearing, he reads a lot. Oh, you know, sometimes, not that much. Are you sure?
You should. You sound like someone who enjoys adventures. Adventure and books are all... who enjoys adventure, and books are full of them.
They are. I'm just too cool for books.
Books are cool.
You think so?
Yes, I do. I mean, the Innkeeper's Journal. It's super cool.
The coolest. Oh, well, actually, maybe I do read a lot. I'm sorry for being so weird about it.
Don't worry, we're all a little weird sometimes. What kind of books do you like?
Anything full of adventures and heroes and adventuring heroes. You're just like me. Obviously, my parents would much prefer if I read about other things, just books on or the newspaper. I'm sure they would love it if I wrote a dissertation on the intricacy of Tyria negotiations, or even a diplomat myself. But I think I would fare better, much better, as a savior of this world, don't you think? The Tyria negotiations? I'm unfamiliar. It's all terribly boring, really. They're renegotiating trade routes due to the collapse of the canal bridge that was hit by the horde of spinal rhinoceroses. It's not going well at all. Because they can't agree on who should pay for the repairs. The mainland or Tyria itself. Just thinking about it puts me to sleep. Then perhaps we should get back to more interesting topics. How do you plan to start off your hero's journey? By doing something heroic, of course. What's something heroic I could do?
Let's start by helping the local farmers. They're still rebuilding their homes and relocating their cattle as we speak.
Great idea! I'm trying not to delve into Kyle territory. Great idea. How much gold should I give them?
Well, I mean, sure they wouldn't mind gold, but I was thinking about lending them a hand, physically, their literal hands.
Oh, okay. So, I would...
Go to the farmers and ask what they need help with.
Of course. That sounds... I shall figure it out. Thank you for the inspiration, Fable. It has been an honor meeting you. I hope we shall cross paths again. Till my next quest, Innkeeper. Till then.
That was...
adorable.
weird. Not because of him, I just... You heard about me? Being a hero? That doesn't seem right.
But you are a hero.
Not really, I didn't even do that much yet. Not even enough to be inspiring to anyone, anyway. There's so much greater heroes than me out there.
He wasn't impressed by other heroes. He was impressed by you.
That's nice.
You don't sound very happy about it.
I am. It's really flattering, but I just don't think I did enough to deserve his praise. I'm just some elf.
It's not for you to decide who's impressed by you and who isn't. I'm personally going to keep bragging about knowing Fable, the great hero of the Ashen Grove and savior of Tregarin.
All right. I get it. Thank you, Innkeep. It's better to help accept compliments.
Good. Who's coming in? Hey, it's my boy! Hey, it's my girl! Okay.
Hello, Innkeep.
Her voice. I had to figure out her voice again.
Hello, Innkeeper. Hello, Fable. Hello, Millie. And hello.
Oh, no. Ooh! Their voices are similar, so I need to figure out. Their voices are similar, so I need to figure out how to properly intonate them.
Hello, Millie. And hello, Malachite. It's good to see you both again. Likewise. Right, Mel?
Can I offer you two a drink?
Actually, you can offer us a quest.
Are you talking about the one you just picked up, by any chance?
Your incredible deduction skills strike again.
I'm only trying to match wits here. So, you're interested in saving those poor familiars?
I am. Missing familiars, silent wizards, clues leading to a seemingly dead end. Seems like a case for the world's greatest detective. And her sneaky assistant.
You do sound quite like a great team. They are not a team. But they are going on a quest together. They are not. Then why are you here? She didn't want to come here alone. Since she can't reach the quest board. And I needed a drink anyway. Bro!
So you're sitting Millie on a quest. Alone.
As is customary. That's how the Shadowbanes have always handled it. Ellie isn't part of the Shadowbanes. But she wishes to talk the path of thieves. So she must embrace their lifestyle.
I think she's trying to walk the path of a detective. And that just sounds dangerous. And negligent.
I agree.
You're not coming with me?
No,
Why not?
I just explained that. Badly.
But you have to come with me.
Why?
It's clearly a job for two people.
There's no job that can be done alone.
What if I need someone to sneak into the crime scene to gather evidence?
Didn't you want to go on this quest to test your stealth training?
But what if I get nervous? What if I forget how to be stealthy? Or what if none of the familiars want to talk to me?
I don't know, Melina.
And what if I come back and you've been eaten by a T-Rex?
Who cares?
I do!
Part of me wants to dig into. Oh my god, she's so cute. She's so cute. Oh, which one do I go with? I think you should go with her. I think you should mind your own business. I think you should make better decisions. Melly is right. You two make a good team, especially for this case. So stop hiding from the imaginary T-Rex of emotional vulnerability and just go on this familiar themed vacation. You might even enjoy it.
Listen, Melina. Even if I wanted to come with you, I couldn't. Got obligations. Things to do. You're a thief. You don't have to fix working hours, and you don't have any other friends waiting around for you. Maybe not. I do have the sheepfish to take care of.
You have a sheepfish?
I do. His name is Rufus, and he doesn't do well alone. Plus, he needs to be fed and to do his daily crossword puzzles. Otherwise, this wool will get strawy. Oh, well, you're right. Can't just leave Rufus alone. He'll get lonely. Yeah. I could take care of Rufus. What? Well, I live nearby. I'm very good with animals and pretty decent at crossword puzzles.
Sounds like an excellent idea.
What if Rufus doesn't like you?
He will, certainly after one of Fable's famous lullabies.
You sing?
Sometimes.
Maybe you could sing a song about how Mal and Rufus got eaten by a T-Rex while the familiars booed me out of town. I think I prefer a song about you and Malachi saving those familiars instead. Right, Mal? Fine. But just this once. See it as a final exam for your training. Yay! That sounds fun!
Wonderful. So, do you two need any help on your quest?
Don't know. What do you think, Detective? Well, it's great that you would ask, mighty assistant. Please don't call me that. Okay, then, Mighty Mal, then. No. How about John? Sure.
Is his name going to show up as John? I will love it if it shows up as John. I will laugh.
So, John, thanks for asking. I have studied the quest given to us closely, and I have come to the conclusion that there is only one option. There's a classic case of finding the right clues sprinkled throughout the witnesses' testimonies and piecing them together correctly. The townsfolk, the wizards, the familiars, they'll all have different conflicting information, and we'll have to collect and untangle it all to see the whole picture. But to achieve that, we need to be charismatic enough to get the truth out of them. And for those who still refuse to talk to us out of guilt or fear, we'll have to activate our stealth powers, find those hidden clues ourselves. Also, we should be quick so they can't destroy any evidence.
I can offer you some of your golden feathers. They do come with the sweet aftertaste of haste. That way you should be able to make it to Zerford much quicker.
Great idea! I think you underestimate the severity of the situation.
What would you suggest instead, John? It says John! Okay. Okay. Sorry, I loved it.
I agree with the stealth part. We can use a hint of dexterity to make sure we remain unseen for as long as possible. I believe our foes should be on overpowering. Our focus should be on overpowering whoever's responsible for this. They're making familiars disappear. They won't be interested in discussion. Not a fair one, at least. We should fight first, ask questions later.
I guess you got bored of the stealthy approach.
Different problems require different solutions. If you're itching for a fight, may I recommend fresh phoenix shells?
Oh my gosh, did I just... Hold on. Yep, if you're itching for a fight, might I recommend fresh phoenix shells? Some fire resistance could be a big advantage against wizards or familiars. And whether a fireball or a fire breath, you wouldn't want to walk in unprepared. Does Andu have fire breath? Technically, yes, but he's usually too lazy to use it. It helps a bunch with roasting marshmallows, though.
I'd love to try Andu's marshmallows.
I'll see if I can get set something up when you return.
Thank you. some s'mores could do also help convince those familiars to help us. That's ridiculous. That would be far more convincing. I think both could work. Innkeeper, what do you think? You definitely need a bit of dexterity for sneaking around, but what should they pair it with? Haste for a quick revival, and charisma for smooth talking. Your strength, and some fire resistance.
Let me think about it. What do we want to make here? I think fuck it. Sunny breeze. I think this case needs a delicate hand. Best detective work is achieved through clever conversation.
You're spot on.
Guess this is how I die. Don't be so pessimistic. My drinks have your back. Do you think you're prepared to solve this case, detective?
Yes, with your help, we'll complete this quest with haste. We'll be back soon.
Best of snooping.
I should go with them. Pick up that sheepfish before they disappear into the night.
Don't forget to sing them a lullaby.
Rufus or John?
Rufus.
Right, obviously. I'm gonna go now.
Have fun, Fable. Anyone else gonna come in? Okay. Ah, I don't remember how I did your voice. Innkeeper. Chrissy! Glad to see you're alright.
Likewise. Good to see you and the tavern are unharmed. It's quite the disaster out there. And I'm just passing through. Won't have time to stay for long. Need to check on the cottage and the birds. Fable.
I'm sure everything is as it was. The canopies of the grove are sturdier after all.
Which is why I choose to make it my home. That and the landscape.
I hope your trip was nice at least.
Oh, it was. It felt good to recharge and refill the creative juices. We walked a lot, actually. Almost mapped out the whole item. We also hiked to the foot of the Borean Bridge, where the auroras touched the peaks.
I heard the view is quite remarkable.
It was. I'd never seen anything like it before. It was the first time I got to catch a glimpse of them. I also got a glimpse of that infamous banshee. Everyone told us to avoid the lonely lagoon because of her. It's too beautiful to ignore. I doubt the banshee means any harm. One yearns for a friend after all, even scary creatures.
It gets lonely as a monster sometimes. Everyone is scared of you.
People shouldn't be. No one can choose who they're born as. You should accept them as they are.
I have a few patrons who'd really appreciate hearing that.
I'd be happy to meet them. Speaking of which, I got you something.
Oh?
Yeah, remember the gnomes? I actually met some.
Really?
We had a booth at the convention. We're selling all types of stuff. Remember our conversations? Got you this.
Ooh. Pretty. Is that a crown?
I thought you might appreciate it.
I do. Thank you. It'll certainly always have a special place in my heart, knowing it came from you.
Oh, you're such a sweet talker. You can't trick me into giving you my name.
What would I want with names?
Looking good, that's for sure. For realsies, I have to leave now. Been gone for far too long. See you around, Innkeep.
See you around, Chrissy. Take care of yourself.
Always.
Okay. I mean, you look cool as shit, but oh my gosh. Baya! Good to see you again. It's been a while.
Yes, a while. A while. 6,000 years.
More like 2 months.
I thought I was hibernated. I hibernated.
You hibernated? At this time of year?
It was for the Bloomtide Festival. It happens near my swamp every year during the Dreaming Moon. Druids and bards join together in search of the moon pools for 2 whole weeks. They dance, they laugh, they scatter pretty little flowers everywhere. They hope if they can satiate the land, it will lead them to the reflection of the cosmos.
You mean the set of mythical lakes that's said to reflect all the 7 moons at once?
Yes, ever since the Twilight Chasm portal opened up within them, a mere 30 years ago, travelers have become increasingly obsessed with bathing in their beauty.
Such festivities sound exciting.
Oh, they are loud with their songs and their arguing about getting lost in the endless maze of the marshes. They walk around with torches of burning ember that they swing too close to my precious vines. Why would you bring fire into a swamp?
It is a little rude.
Exactly. No, I tried to join them. In time. Their dainty flowers intrigued me, and I snuck up to them, dressed in my prettiest poison ivy adorned with thorns of undying trees. And you know what they did?
They screamed. Oh, what? What?
They chased me away with their fiery brooms, chanting "Demon be gone" from the top of their tiny lungs.
Okay, I gotta say, this is probably the coolest character design in this entire game so far. Like, everyone looks cool, but Baya looks freaking cool. Please tell me I got a character card for them already. Okay, Baya. Bog creature. The lovers. Also, I like her picture, it's cute. Yeah, I think out of every character, I like her design the most. Other than Carolyn. I like Carolyn a lot.
So now I hibernate every dreaming moon. Way I don't have to listen to their jolly tunes.
Maybe you should give them another chance. Very few Gaians are familiar with the creatures of the bog. Only with the stories about their bone-crushing teeth.
What's wrong with bone-crushing teeth?
They think you might want to crush their bones with them.
Ah, that would be so rude.
They don't think that way. But I think if they got to know you, they'd like you a lot. After all, you make the best flower crowns in all of Gaia. Maybe even all of Asteria. I mean, if this is the flower crown, I gotta give it to her, yeah. Those sound perfect for a festival.
Might be right. Maybe I'll greet them with some flower crowns next year.
Aww.
Could even open up a seasonal flower crown store.
I'd definitely buy one. I'm sorry, but she's so cute. Look at her. She's so cute.
But right now, I'm awake and thirsty. Do you have swamp water on the menu today?
I'm all out. Sorry.
Too bad. Something else then. You still have those drinks that make you as sturdy as a tree bark, in case their torches come near me again.
In fact, I still do. Give me a moment. Sturdy? Well, let's see how sturdy we can make you, girl. We could go with that, or we can go with this. I'm gonna go ahead and go with this first snow. Am I using the first snow a lot? Yes. But there's a reason why. It's because I like mixing drinks like this. Plus, if I were to imagine her having to deal with this, I feel like the main thing I'd want for her is her to be, one, not able to be hurt as easily, and two, being able to run the hell away if she needs to. Gives her a little bit of something something. Liquid tree bark, just for you.
Oh, delicious. I feel I could devour any torch now.
Thank
You innkeeper.
What woke you up from your slumber anyhow?
The night sky fell into my dirt hut. It burned my favorite weeping willow to bits. I'm replanting it into many small sniffling willows. They all are feasting upon the ashes of the stars that tried to extinguish them. It's a powerful nutrient.
Sounds tasty.
After the trees and winds and pill bugs calmed down, I planned to go back to sleep. All that calamity made me awfully tired. But then I saw this creature standing between the tree lines, staring at me with its glowing eyes. Like it wanted to consume me.
So, you said hello?
So I said hello! Turns out it was scared, not hungry.
Who was it?
Unlike him, he was sent away by his niece and little Fable. I miss Fable. They're usually here. Where are they?
I had to guess, probably pets sitting sheepfish and helping whoever needs it.
Ah, they are so sweet. They sent the lichen to me for a cure.
Oh, that's who. Oh, you. No, I remember. I remember her name being mentioned. You're Baya. You're the one. You're like the one. So you're the one who can potentially cure.
Once spoke of an ancient recipe I discovered I thought might cure the affliction.
Can it?
No, it was just a recipe for a really good tea.
Let me guess, Ginger?
Yes. He was very distraught that I couldn't help him. Didn't even want any tea. I tried to cheer him up by offering him some coupons for my new spa. But he didn't want those either. His firm could have used a wash.
I didn't know you opened up a spa.
It's new. I wanted to share my flowers and mud and pools with everybody so we can all look beautiful together.
That sounds wonderful, Baya.
I agree.
I know this is supposed to be like the music's like supposed to kind of give like her like a slight eerie tone, but I genuinely find Baya cute.
Can I leave some of my coupons here?
Yes.
Thank you. Please hand them out to all your customers.
I will happily share this fantastic offer with you. That is so fucking cute. That is so fucking cute. You could also just come here more often and hand them out yourself.
But there's no one here else here. Except the jackdaw. You want a coupon, little creature? I will leave one in your nest.
No one's here because it's almost closing time, Baya. Let's come by earlier, during the day, or earlier in the evening, or during events.
There will be people there.
Yes, I believe that's the point.
You're scary. I shall go now. Don't forget to hand out my coupons.
Will do. I like her theme. It's chill. Oh, that's the end of the part. Another chapter down. All right. That's gonna do for this stream. So, excuse me. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw here, feel free to follow me here on Twitch. You can also subscribe if so. Let's see who is online right now. Emira. We'll put on Emira. If you're watching on YouTube, feel free to follow me. You can feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Just like if you dislike, and let you know what you thought down below. You can also check out my Twitch channel. Which, give me a second. Oh, no. Okay. My Discord. You can check out my Discord, or you can check out my YouTube VOD channel, which I always upload all my VODs to. Boom. With that, let's go ahead and we're gonna raid Emu. Emu. She's really cool, and she's playing Hollow Knight. That's pretty awesome. Hey, hold up. Oh, hold up. Cancel. I misspelled it. Bermura. There we go. Jeez. Alright, but yeah, please be respectful, please be kind, and show some love. Thank you all so much for watching. And let me know what you guys thought in YouTube when this part does come out. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.